How's it going?
Oh, you've got all the lights and you've
Yeah,
yeah,
I know.
I'm doing a bit of a green and red, but it
That's
doesn't
perfect.
it seems everyone else is, not showing off the spirit as much.
Not?
You got the green too.
I got a tree.
You got a tree. How are you doing? How's
What
life
should
treating
we
you?
talk about?
Yeah. I mean, what a year it's been for you. But I mean, you've
Yeah.
probably been doing every year has probably been a good year for you.
It's been, yeah, every year's a wild year. Is
Hmm.
that a good quote?
Yes.
Um, yeah, it's been a very, very fun year, a very interesting year.
Hmm.
And really going to shoot this movie was one of the highlights for sure. We were all in Syracuse and we got to be cold together and play.
Yes, actually filmed in the cold. None of that
It
like shooting in the summer with fake snow business.
no, exactly. It was cold, hand warmers, coats, running between takes, and yeah.
Tell me some highlights.
It was, let's see. Now that we're talking about cold, there was a Tony and I had to be like out in the middle of the street and like literally maybe 4 degrees, snow, middle of the night, very, very cold. But it was so fun. And we were trying to like remember all of our lines, but your brains really freeze and your hands kind of freeze and you're trying to like do props.
Hmm.
So is that a fun highlight? We got together a lot as a cast and played games and ate barbecue. There's really good food in Syracuse, actually.
What I'm hearing, yeah, dinosaur barbecue.
Right? Yes. Has somebody
Hmm.
been talking about that? I'm still thinking about it.
Or, I was just doing some Syracuse related research, maybe.
Good. Well, you nailed it. That's
Googling my
real.
local Syracuse. I'm not too far away.
Where are
Toronto
you?
and Syracuse. Toronto is not, it's not too
Oh,
far. I've been to
yeah.
upstate. I've been there many times.
Oh, it's
Yeah, go
great.
Q's.
Yeah, go Q's.
Go Orange people. So you told me that lines and memorizing lines, but the question
Yeah.
has to be in a movie like this. Are you remembering the lines? Are you improving? Are you allowed to be improving?
We got to do it all in this film.
Hmm.
And that's one of the things about Jordan VanDina that
Hmm.
is so fun and magical. He really wants you to play and he, I mean, he writes amazing words. So you want to say his words. And
Hmm.
then he also wants you to like make it your own and add to it. And he's really such a fun collaborator in that way. So we did do a lot of improv. I worked with Tony Cavalero in all my
Hmm.
scenes, my hubby, and we there probably have to be like 40 minutes of just us improvising somewhere out there in an editing day. So I would love to see all that.
You knew Tony before, right?
Yes, we did the groundlings together.
Yeah, so you have the bit of the probably the shorthand too, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Able to bounce off of each other no matter what the
Yeah.
situation might call for and the time and
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Um, yeah, Tony and I definitely had a shorthand. And I think that people who improvise, you can kind of like jump in with anyone who's willing to play and go there and you kind of feel like, oh, this we can see what happens.
so you've brought that up. You've given me license. Obviously, speaking of the binge, I binged She-Hulk.
You did?
Yes, this is sort of independently of all of this. And I
Yeah.
was watching,
Okay.
and of course you come in. What I
Yeah.
like about that is that it wasn't like it just it kept going in such a good way. It was like building on the joke every time. And it's
Yeah.
towards the credits, the post credits, and I'm like, this is so funny because it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on. And you're so
Oh,
funny. How'd that feel
thanks.
for you? And how'd you feel about the reaction?
It's awesome. I mean, just hearing what you just said, it's really fun to get to do something and then see how people interpret it or like how it can make people kind of see that, like things that you don't even know in the moment, you're just kind of in it. And then like when you zoom out and you're like, oh, this was cool because of this and this and this, and it all kind of just worked together. It's been so much fun. And I love hearing people talk about, what they think happened, in the realm and that diff dimension. And I just love how invested and like excited people are about the whole world of it.
I can hear you almost falling back into the character a bit. I don't know.
Well, it was also the premiere last night, so we had some drinks.
Yeah, the premiere looked like it was a lot of fun. What was it like to
Yeah.
experience the binge with a crowd?
It was really an experience that I won't forget. It was very rowdy. There was a keg, there was a Santa, and there was a Christmas tree with little bottles of things hanging.
Hey, festive Kettle One.
It was so funny and just very Jordan's brain. Like he just loves to host and have a party. And so it was just really great. And it was great to see everybody who is part of the movie and to laugh at everyone. And I think people really want an excuse to get together and laugh right now. It feels like therapy. Like I was with my friend next to me at the last night and we were just laughing so hard. And she was like, this is like a healing major experience. Like it just feels good. It's my favorite medicine.
Healing for the holidays. Absolutely.
That's right.
What are your holiday traditions?
Well, let's see. I'm a Christmas Jew, so I've always just celebrated Christmas, but I'm also like half Hanukkah, but really just get together with my family. My family comes out here now, which is really nice because they're all in the Midwest and it's nice to like be around. And then, stockings and open a present before Christmas and just a lot of movies.
Yeah.
And good food.
I thought you were going to say and Chinese food on Christmas as well.
Oh, well, that too. That too.
It's like Christmas Jews are like the ones that are like really, really into it because it's like kind of the thing and kind of not the thing. And we're like, yeah. And then we're like, oh yeah, Hanukkah. It means just as much. Yeah, it's our biggest holiday.
Yeah, Hanukkah.
Yeah, we do that. That's totally on parallel.
Let's sing the Hanukkah song.
And then, yeah, we put the Hanukkah bush up and the whole thing.
Yeah, this is what this is.
That's basically what it is. Christmas Jew, and yet you still full on with everything. That's cool. What about a binge? What was the last thing that you binged?
Show-wise?
Sure. I mean, or thing-wise, but yeah, I was thinking more show-wise.
Let's see. Not show-wise. I've been binging. God, I'm a real collager. I like to make collages. So I like go through magazines. That's not exciting. But show-wise, what did I just binge? The Crown, but it was getting sleepy for me. I love it, but it's getting a little sleepy for me.
Yeah.
You're not asking for my reviews of shows.
No, I mean, when you're binging a show, sometimes that is the review, right? Little sleepy.
Yeah,
I'm feeling the same thing.
I like Wednesday. I've been binging that.
Yeah. Number one, I think third highest Netflix show already. Favorite of ours too. Yeah.
Oh, it's really good.
People will be binging you and are binging you. We'll be binging this. Had you seen The Binge before?
Yeah.
A favorite of yours?
Yeah.
Do you picture yourself in it before it happened? Is it like everything you could have imagined?
Well, only because I knew Jordan and I might have like forced him to put I know him and I just love, I've worked with him before just writing and I guess I could kind of like just see playing in that world, but I liked seeing where he took it. But I will say my mom quotes the binge all of the time.
Mm.
She's quoting it, and she always shows her friends when they come over to just visit. She like sits them down to watch the binge. And they're like, we were
Wow.
just stopping in to say hi. And she's like, sit down, we're watching. She's a big fan.
Hopefully as much of this one as,
I think she's gonna
as you're
like
in it.
it.
I hope
I'm,
it's
I'm
not
doing
like
it
just
for my
this one and
mom.
then, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard rumors there might be a third, perhaps, might be in the way. Where do you think it would go? What do you think? Where would we binge next?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say. I've heard some rumblings that are hilarious. It could be, I've heard people want to go on a destination because maybe they don't want to shoot in Syracuse again. But they're
Ooh.
like, ooh, binge goes to Hawaii or something.
Mhm. Binge on vacation. Who knows?
Yeah.
One thing I do know is everyone is going to be it's going to be so much fun for people to experience this, as you said, healing for the holidays, whether on a big
Yeah.
screen or streaming or however you like. And I
Yeah.
do know it's been such a pleasure speaking with you and hearing from you. You're a
You too. I
blast.
really enjoyed it.
Thanks so
I hope
much.
if I come to Toronto, I'll come find you and say hello.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Quick stop from
Okay.
Syracuse. Meet you in the
Yeah.
middle. Happy
Okay,
holidays.
sounds
Happy
good. Happy
binging.
holidays.